Hey Paul for Fitness members, I've got a really good instructional workout for you today. I'm actually going to talk you through it rather than just perform it, so I can start teaching you a few of my methods that I use. So as you see here guys, I've got the printout off the website. So this is back and tricep superset workout. Now with back and triceps, I've been doing this for quite a while now, and I really find it productive as in building my back and working on my triceps at the same time, because latissimus dorsi runs into our tricep. So what I've been doing is a pulling movement and then a pressing movement, which can elongate the muscle through here. So I've been working on that, and I find it really does work, rather than, not to say it's wrong, but when you do back and then you go to do biceps, I'm already fried from doing back, you know, because my biceps are doing a lot of work. So when I go to do biceps, I find I'm quite fatigued. So yeah, you're just going to keep chopping and changing your workouts, but at the moment, I've been doing this for about 8 weeks and really have starting to develop some really good triceps through here, and working on my back to try and bring it out a little bit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is all instructional. So first things first, on the plan, you'll be going for lat pull down or pull-ups, okay? So if you've got a machine in the gym, by all means, go for the lat pull down. You know, you sit down and you pull it down, okay? But I'm going to demonstrate the pull-up, okay? So we'll just come over here. So we're going to do these together. Now, like I've mentioned in other videos, I always like to have my thumbs over the weight. So what I mean by that is over the weight, so I can actually pull with my back. It's like a pulley system, rather than getting my grip like this. So I've got a tension again in my wrist and in my forearm. I find that I tend to pull with here rather than pull with my back. So the grip should be really, really casual. You know, you should hardly sort of be holding onto it and letting this do all the pulling. So just to demonstrate for you guys, there's a power band here. So we have talked about these before. I'm going to demonstrate how to use the power band. So you just pull the power band down and you put it into your foot. Like so, just like this, yep. This, if you can't do a pull-up yet with your own body weight, then I recommend you go get some power bands, okay? You can, I think at Orbit at the moment they're quite cheap and stuff, but anything online. So from here, I push my leg down, yep, nice leg straight. So I've got my thumbs over the top. My next thing I want to do is I want to get a curvature in my spine like this, and I want to look backwards. So from here, I can pull up with my back, okay? So I pull up and I squeeze. Now you can see with the power band, it's going to shoot you through the roof. So obviously, if you haven't got much strength through your back, I would use a power band. But I'm going to demonstrate for you guys here. So we don't want to see you pulling with your shoulders and this happening. If this is happening when you're doing pull-ups, guys, you've got to use a band and get the technique right and the mobility right before moving on to without doing, you know, using a band. So for me, I get my arch in my back, I look right back, and it makes me pull with here. Now, I try and do as many as I can without locking my arms out at the bottom. What I mean is by like this. Okay? I like to keep time and attention, so I will squeeze to here, I'll come down. Just before locking out, I'll pull again with my back. And what I'm trying to do, I'm actually squeezing my palm against here, like this, and I'm pulling with my palm. If you hold onto a bar like this and hold it, you can feel all through here, pulling. So that's what we're trying to do. Think of where you're working, okay? So once I'll go for about 8 or 10, how they should be performed. So my head's back, I'm going to arch, I get my chest to the bar all the way down before locking out, pull, squeeze at the top. So that's 8, and I'm getting a bit tired, so I tend to just lock my arms out a bit, I just get that stretch, and then I'll go for another one, I might need to stretch out again, and then I'll pull up, get another one, or I can get another one, stretch right out, and then pull up, bang. So what I've actually done there is I've done 8 reps without locking out. I've kept time under tension on my back, okay? Once I'm too fatigued to do that, like you saw, I would get full range of motion for about 3 reps. So that's what I want you to try and do. Now, these power bands come in all different sizes, okay? So red band, you can go yellow, orange, red, blue. You need to find out what's going to work for your body and your resistance. So straight from here, we've just done our pulling movement. So I pulled everything through my back, okay? Really concentrating on mind-muscle connection rather than just going from A to B, A to B. That's how you're going to build a body. So straight from here, we're going to go into close grip bench press. So my elbows are going to be quite close the whole time. And what I want to see you guys do is when you come down, your arms will actually bend back a bit. By doing that, you can really press for the tricep and you'll actually come back towards your head in a slight arc. So I'll just try and demonstrate for you guys. So my hands by my sides here to start with, then as I go up, I can see where I need to put my hands, okay? Don't be like this, try and be as square as you can, okay? So for me, it's about here. So as you'll see, when I come down to my nipple line, but I bend my elbows back a bit. This really puts pressure on my triceps. Then from there, I will push up, but in a slight arc backwards, okay? Without locking out at the top. So 1, 2, 3, squeeze up before locking out, down. 1, 2, 3, press up, slight arc. 1, 2, 3, press up, all the way up, down. 1, 2, 3, press again, all the way up before locking out. 1, 2, 3. Just like you did with the pull-ups. Now I'm getting tired. Okay, let's say I've done, I've got 60 kilos on here. I've done 8 to 10 reps. Getting tired. This is where now I'll do a little bit of a cheat, and I'll press up, and I'll lock out a bit, so I get a bit of rest. Then I'll come down, 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 down. I'll even push my shoulder blades into the bench. My hips will come off the ground, just to try and get it up. I'll come down, 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 and again, up, like so, okay? What I'm going to do is get cameraman to come over here on the side, and just show you from the side on way. So like I said guys, get as heavy as you can on there for 10 reps without resting, locking out at the top. So as you'll see from side on, you'll be able to see now when I come down to my chest how my elbows bend back this way a little bit. So I put pressure on my triceps, and then I will push up in a slight arc back. Come down, 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 push my triceps, slight arc. I haven't stopped at the top. You've got to think methodical. So just as you're there, then you'll come down. Then press up, down slowly. Press, already burning, there's no way guys, because I'm keeping it under tension. Okay, I've done 10 at 60 kilos, I'm a bit knackered. Now I'm going to push my hips up, shoulder blades down the bench, it's a slight cheating movement. And then I'll press up, I'll lock out, I'll come down, 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 hips forward, shoulder blades in there, and I'll press it out. I'll come down, I'll try for one more. Hips up, shoulder blades down, and press up, like so. Because you don't have a spotter, someone there for you, it's a good way to cheat to get those couple of extra reps out. That's what matters, okay? So as you'll see on your plan guys, your first superset is to do a pull-up and a close grip bench press. Now because we're pulling and then we're pushing, it's going to elongate the muscle guys. It really does work. My triceps have come up really good since I've been doing this, even my back, okay? So it does work, and just think mind muscle. We're not just trying to move the weight from A to B. In strength training, that's when we think we just want to get the weight from A to B, okay? We're trying to build a physique. So this is hypertrophy training. Okay, we'll move on to the next one. So next one is a bent over row, the next superset on your plan, and overhead tricep extension. Cool. So bring the bar over here. So with bent over rows, I'll do this side on guys just to show you. We all know this one, but it's getting it right, okay? Now, As we're getting more flexible, we can get right over. I want you to be all the way over. So you've got to think to yourself, first things first, shoulder width apart. I hit my hips back like I'm going to squat, just a little bit. And then my movement is from my hips. My head's up tall, I'm trying to get my chest out and my bum out. So I've got this curvature. Then I'll come all the way down. I want to be over the weight, so I'm pulling the weight up, like so. Rather than me being up here, and what happens if I pull like this, my shoulders are taking the brunt of the work. So we're doing like an upright row. We want to be over, all the way. So from here, grab the weight. I like to grab it about this wide apart, so I can really pull. So from here, just outside your legs, should be where you grab the bar. Okay? So the head's up tall, bend all the way over. So we're right over here, just missing the ground with the weight. So from here, we pull up hard, so you go down slow. 1, 2, 3. Right after this one, squeeze. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze. Down. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze. Notice now, all the weight is transferred straight up. My back has to take it. Again, my thumb is over the top, so I'm pulling through my palms. Think of that pulley system, okay? Let's go again, just to demonstrate. So right over, just missing the ground. This is one where you're going to lock your arms out, guys. So you're up hard, down, 1, 2, 3, even 4, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, squeeze. Keep your head up and squeeze. There it is, guys. You're going to feel your hamstrings and a static hold there, which is good. The intensity of that exercise should be higher. I'm already puffing, and there's a lot of weight on there. Normally I'd go around about 40, 50 kilos. So straight from here, no resting, and straight into a tricep extension. So at the gyms, guys, you'll see the cables with the tricep extension, these ones. You can use that in the gym where you grab the rope and you lean forward with the rope in the gym. Okay? I'm going to use a power band here, cool, which is just as effective. I think it's even more effective because you'll be able to see where I can get my hands out to. I can get them go really wide and really contract the tricep. Okay, so this is the second part of that superset. Bent over barbell rows, now we're doing overhead tricep extensions. So you grab the weight, the bar, the rope, power band I should say. In the gym you use the tricep rope. Take one step forward. Cool. Get out, arms out, head up tall. Now here, same principle guys, we want to go back. Notice how my elbows come in and then I go back slowly. Then I'll press out, like so. 2 seconds. Just move this out of the way. The key with any tricep movement, guys, is to keep your elbows in. Yep, if you're flaring them out here, again, look at this, my shoulders are doing it. If I'm in here, straight away, look at that, tricep, and press it through. Okay, so here we go. Get the power band, take a good step forward. From here, pull all the way back, press out. Slow all the way back, keep my elbows in. When I get to this top here, now so I'm start to go like this, out a bit with the power band, squeeze, bring them in together, slowly back, 1, 2, 3, press and out, 1, 2, bring it in, slowly all the way back, bring your elbows in, press out, 1, 2, 3, bring them in again, right down, 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 press forward, squeezing, you can see, elbows are in, pressing out. The reason we're locking out, guys, is because I want to contract it. Bring it back in, and squeeze. Cool. There it is, guys. Pretty straightforward. Follow those principles I just showed you, and you'll really be able to feel that muscle contracting. Okay, so that was the second superset. We'll move on to the last one, which is one-arm dumbbell rows. So let's move this over the side here. So again, you can see there, I did a pulling movement with a pressing movement, okay? Right, I'll just go to this dumbbell. Now by this stage, guys, you're into your third. You've done 4 sets of the first superset, 3 sets of this one we just did. Now you're on to 3 of this. So I find the lighter you go here, the better you can contract the muscle. for me, it's probably around about 17 kilos I use on one arm. You've got to figure out what it is for you, okay? We're always aiming for that sort of 8 to 10 rep range, okay? Because you're supersetting two different exercises, you're looking at like, 20 to 18 reps altogether. So from here, guys, this is another one where knee on the bench, again, my posture, my chest is up, my bum's down. I want to see this, I don't want to see that, guys. Now, believe it or not, all the weight transfers through this arm. Push all the weight down through your palm and into here. This then allows this part to do the pulling again. I'm not stressing through here, I'm easy. Everything's really, really relaxed. So when I pull, it's only here pulling. The weight's transferred through this side. Again, thumb underneath, the weight. When I get to the top here, I squeeze for one. Even 1.5 seconds. Go all the way down, right out this one. All my weight's in that hand, squeeze for one. This is quite intense. Squeeze for one. All the way out. Squeeze for one. All the way out, guys. And again, bring it up. Squeeze for one. And again, squeeze for 1 second. Good. One more. Always try and keep your head up, guys. And one more. Squeeze. Okay. It's one side. Obviously, you've always got the second side. I'll go this side just to show you. Okay, so knee on here. All my weight in this hand. Transfer my back. Head up tall. Again, I'm pulling through here. So thumb underneath. My posture's good. Weight's in this hand. And I squeeze for one. All the way out. Again, squeeze for 1 second. Why we're squeezing for 1 second is I'm contracting the belly of the muscle I'm working. So when you feel that sort of that little bit of a sharp pain and a squeeze, that's the muscle working, the belly of it, yeah? What I mean by the belly is the underlying muscle fibers. So from here, you come up and squeeze for one. All the way out. Again, squeeze for one. Up, squeeze for one, the belly of the muscle, come down. Keep your weight through this hand. Last couple. Squeeze for one. One to go. Squeeze, good. So there's the one arm rows, guys. You put these little things that I'm telling you into practice and you'll notice a big difference. All you got to do, guys, is start off with, weights that you can manage to get the technique right first. First and foremost, you're going to leave your ego out the door. It's taken me a long time to be able to build up to where I built up to. We're talking 3, 4, 5 years, So you're going to start off and gradually build yourself up and make it your goal, in a year's time that you want to do a pull-up on your own. That's something that's realistic. Yep. Okay, so next one is tricep kickbacks. So we're going to do this with both hands back. I like to call this like we're going skiing. So again, we sit back, a bit like the bent over row position here. We start the dumbbells here and we come back. As we come back, the dumbbells turn in my hand and I turn them back. And I squeeze the tricep, bring it up, squeeze them back together. And I'm going to hold their contraction. Squeeze them back. Bring it up, squeeze them back. Hold them, hold them, hold them. You've got to feel that rip. Squeeze them back. Watch the dumbbell from here. As I'm going back, I'm twisting it and I'm pushing it against here, like so. Yep, so from the back angle, squeeze the tricep. Back squeeze. Squeeze. Cool. So you've got to get in that position, guys. Head tall, push back. Again, you don't need much weight because you're trying to contract the tricep. 3 more. Awesome. That one's pretty straightforward, guys. Not much to teach there. So, download your plan, guys, and give this a go. Like 8 to 12 reps. Like I say, intense. Look at me. I'm already puffing, sweating. I haven't even done all the sets because I'm using intensity. I'm actually trying to contract the muscle. That's the key. So yeah, try and keep your workout short and sharp. What I mean is do the 2 exercises, rest for a minute max if you can, straight back into it. When you have your rest, it doesn't matter, sit down. Have your rest, bang, straight out. This is for both men and women, guys. It can really work, even really good for women. And again, like I said, leave your ego out the door. Work on a muscle you can contract the muscle group with, and finally the weights will slowly go up. Okay, so there it is, guys. Back and triceps superset. This is the workout that is going to give you that V shape in your back, plus giving you some good triceps to work on getting that horseshoe going. Alright guys, give this a go, let me know how you went, and all the best with your training. Keep trying to change, grow, inspire yourself and others. Alright guys, till next time. See you later.